This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids. What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and just real briefly on the Redskins Cowboys game, because there's really not much to talk about. It was pretty much a squash match. Cowboys, pretty much were securing their top 5 draft pick, by finishing the season at an illustrious 4-12. They had it bad with injuries and things like that. But it's funny because the first game was such an ugly, disgusting, when there was something on the line for both, and each team had a chance of making the playoffs. The game was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. This one coming here, if you're a Cowboys fan, it was horrible. But if you're a Redskins fan, it's like, yo, where were these fucking points back then when you guys played on Monday night? What the fuck? You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. They finished the season with 4 straight wins, strong performances. They kept the momentum going. Kirk Cousins, he broke the record for most yards. I find it funny that he broke Jay Schrader's record. It kind of goes back to what I was saying about how we don't have an illustrious history when it comes to quarterbacks. So it's no surprise that this was a record-breaking year, simply because we've never been a seriously pass-heavy team. And that should show you right there. When Jay Schrader holds your record, you guys really aren't known for your quarterback play. But, he's put himself on the map. Everybody's loving him now. I am still, a strong believer that franchising him is the smart thing to do. I know Joe Theismann wants him to get $80 to $100 million. Joe Theismann is a fucking idiot, though. And he's been, singing Cousins' praise. He wants Cousins to be the man anyway, so of course he's going to say that. That being said, you don't give that dude that much money for one fucking year. I'm sorry. 1 year? I know that you're running the risk of losing him. It's something that you probably don't want to do too, because you may have found your future quarterback. That being said, you don't want to fucking mortgage the whole team to this one guy who, as we've seen in recent history with Redskins quarterback, could be that guy that just had a really good year and then doesn't really do much else, and we're ending up back in a situation where we got to keep looking for a quarterback. Not that much money. I would definitely try to offer him something like 4 years, 40. I would maybe go that far, and even I'm kind of tentative of 40, maybe 35. But you can't pay him fucking Tom Brady money for 1 year. Let's be realistic, people. Let's be extremely realistic. Wouldn't be the first time we made a mistake though with a contract. God knows. But anyway, still, hey, congrats to him. He had a great second half. He got consistent where he started off being very inconsistent. Let's see now next year for him to do the whole thing over again. Now, as far as the playoffs go, we kind of lucked out a bit, I think, because we get the Green Bay Packers, which no, in a normal circumstance, you wouldn't think that would be lucky. At the same time, they have some key injuries, and they've been having some inconsistency in their play. So, when you think about it, looking at the two teams that you could have got, Green Bay or Seattle, I would say they are the ones that work better for us to give us, a better chance at making some noise. Whereas I think if we would have faced Seattle, we pretty much were probably going to run right into a wall and get humiliated. I mean, we still can do that with Green Bay. I'm not taking anything from Aaron Rodgers and them. But, fighting a wounded animal sometimes, like a severely wounded animal, not just a nicked up animal, but a severely wounded animal can work to your advantage, whereas fighting a healthy, strong predator might not work out that well. You know what I mean? But we'll see how this will go this weekend. Anyway, as always, you guys hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out. Deuces.